Dr. Marty Lexman, Superintendent of Schools. School Board members Noah Lee and Bill Ustruck. Mr. Jeff Taylor, Principal. Mr. Summerfield and Mr. Young, Assistant Principals. Ms. Arsaseski, Ms. Sexton, and Mr. Rice, School Counselors. Valedictorian, Alyssa Matthews. Salutatorian, Melody Swift, and Honor Cup recipient, Zoe King. West Allis Central Faculty. West Allis Central Class of 2021 graduates.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our country's national anthem and for our school song.
You may be seated. As representatives from this year's junior class, we welcome you to West Allis Central High School's 2021 commencement ceremony. As you enjoy the ceremony, please remember that no alcohol, tobacco, or drug use is permitted on district property. I'm Mallory Melvitz, and this is Miles Pratt, and on behalf of this year's junior class, we would like to congratulate the class of 2021 graduates for all they have accomplished throughout their high school journey. You have all made it here even through the challenges of facing a pandemic and the struggles of virtual learning. We are proud of all of you for what you have achieved. And now, Mr. Taylor, principal of West Allis Central High School.
Good afternoon, everybody. How we doing, parents? How are you? Let's hear it, everybody. I can't hear you. Today's the day. So thank you for that kind introduction. First of all, members of the faculty and distinguished guests, I want to introduce Dr. Lexman, Mr. Struck, and Mr. Lee from the school board. We want to welcome them here today. It is a personal pleasure and honor to address you today. And as we were lining up, the kids are like, Mr. Taylor, you're going to talk for a long time. And when they ask that, they mean do not talk for a long time. So I would try not to do that. What you have done, the graduating class, is special. A lot of times during commencement speeches, you know, principals get up here and they talk about what it was like when they graduated high school and then try to make comparisons. I can't do that today because what you've done is extraordinary. to get to this point through a pandemic has not been done in 100 years. So I want you to give yourselves a hand for the accomplishment that you have done today. The world that you're about to enter has changed, and it has changed dramatically. So you need a new set of tools to navigate your way through. And so we're going to discuss that today. You know, a lot of times when people get up here and they talk about things you can do to change the world. You already know that. You know you're strong enough. You know you're determined. And you've been through the worst of it already. So nothing that comes after that should be a piece of cake right now. However, there will be challenges. There will be times when you are not going to want to do it. You're going to get tired, and you're going to get disillusioned. Dr. Lexman is a great friend of mine. I've known Dr. Lexman a long time. And Dr. Lexman told me one time, he said, when you get tired, when you don't want to do it, you have to remember the why. You have to remember why you are out here and why you are doing what you are doing. Some of you guys wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning during school, catch 3 buses to get to school. Why do you do that? Some of you are working full-time jobs, coming to school late, trying to get your tests done, trying to get your exams done. Why? You already know why. Because deep down inside, you have a goal. You have something that you want to do, and you already understand that you have to work hard to achieve it. Zoe King knew that. Got hard for her. She took a handful of kids 2 years ago and started a Black Student Union with just a handful of friends. Now, everybody in the stadium knows the BSU. It's part of our district. It's part of what we do. But it started off small. She had a goal. Achieved that goal. But it was not easy. And just like you, find something you love and try to achieve that. So let me give you just a few ideas of how to navigate this new world. Number one, respect everybody. No matter what they look like, no matter where they come from, certainly no matter what political affiliation, respect everybody. Everybody deserves your respect, and you deserve respect. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to experience joy. Don't be afraid to try new things. Be good to your family. We all know there's nothing more important than family. There's also nothing more important than a good friend. Show up. There's a family function. If somebody asking that you come to a party or something like that, show up. Don't be so caught up in what you're trying to do that you can't enjoy yourself. Show up. Learn how to ask for help. Nothing wrong with asking for help. Some of us think that if you ask for help, that means that you don't know what you're doing. That's not true. When you ask for help, that shows determination. That shows drive. That shows that you'll do whatever you can to achieve your goal. So learn how to ask for help. Face fear. Everybody in this stadium knows fear is real. Fear is real. But you know what else is real? Hope. Hope is real. Your determination and your desire to reach your goal, that's real. So face your fears and don't be afraid to do that. Step up when it's time to do so. You see something wrong? step up. Even in your darkest hour, step up. Be in the moment. Do what you need to do to help someone else. And last but not least, never, ever, ever, ever give up. Ever. Ever, 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 ever give up. Ever. God bless you. I love each and every one of you. Thank you very much. All right. So I sat down, forgot to introduce somebody. So, this next individual is our valedictorian. This is an amazing student that I've known for a long time. And I can't tell you how proud I am to say these words. Ladies and gentlemen, Alyssa Matthews.
Friends, family, faculty, and fellow peers, I am honored to stand before you today as we celebrate our graduating class of 2021. We have reached a great milestone, and I invite everyone to look back and see just how far we've come. I've recently learned about the theory of relativity. It states that the faster something is moving, the slower time goes. You'd think, by that logic, that having spent all of high school at Central would mean time went by normally, but these past 4 years have flown by. I can still recall freshman year English with Mr. Jordan and Spanish class with Senora Acevedo. Of course, much has changed since then. I know as well as you do that every Zoom minute is an hour in real time. That's the other, and likely more important, lesson that we've all taken from this past year: how to persevere during a pandemic. We've faced far from ordinary circumstances with extraordinary grace and effort. We've risen to the occasion. The expectations of us were still the same, but we overcame a uniquely challenging senior year in order to meet those expectations. And we are here today because we have met them. But we haven't done it alone. I'd like to thank every parent, guardian, teacher, counselor, administrator, and staffer for assisting these bright young people before you throughout high school. I'd especially like to thank my mom for all she's done to help me become the person I am today. I couldn't have done it without you, Mom. I love you. Thank you for everything. I'd also like to thank our principal, Mr. Taylor, for the exceptional work he's done here at Central. He's always been there for his students. We are very lucky to have shared all 4 years together, and I know I speak for everyone when I wish you the best in your future endeavors. The lessons we take with us will shape our entire lives. Today is the closing of a chapter, but there are always new beginnings in every end. This ceremony is but a snapshot in time, so take a picture. We can't turn back the clocks, but we can treasure these moments forever. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Melody Swift to the stage, to the podium.
Good morning, class of 2021. I would like to start off with how excited I am to be here today and see you all. You have helped make these past 4 years very memorable. First, I'd like to thank our school's teachers and staff members for adapting throughout the year and not giving up. I can't imagine how hard it has been for you this year, and I'm so grateful for you all. I would also like to thank you for helping our class have events this year that we could still enjoy given the circumstances. At the beginning of the year, it seemed near impossible that we would get back to the building, let alone have a prom and an in-person graduation. The simple fact that we were able to have events such as today, signing day, prom, or the senior picnic is truly amazing, and I am so thankful for all the people who helped make it possible. I would also like to give a quick shout out to my family. They have always believed in me and have been a huge motivator throughout my life. I truly would not be the person I am today without them, and I am so glad to have them. While we're on the topic of gratitude, I want us to all take a moment and thank ourselves. These last 4 years have been incredibly difficult, especially the last year. All of us had hardships to deal with, and I think the fact that we are still here today, graduating, says a lot about our character. All of us showed an immense amount of perseverance to get where we are today, no matter what it was we were struggling with. Our strength as a class is something to marvel at, and I hope that you all feel as proud of yourselves as I am of you. When you leave here today, I hope you take the strength you have shown with you, no matter what path you take. Whether you plan on being a nurse, teacher, engineer, accountant, historian, a member of the armed forces, or something else, I wish you all good luck. And remember, no matter where you go, there you are. Thank you. And now, our Honor Cup recipient, Zoe King.
I'm not Zoe King, but the Honor Cup Award has been a long-standing tradition at West Dallas Central. This award is given to a senior student that not only exceeds academically, but also possesses the qualities of a good citizen by giving back to the Central community and beyond. The faculty chooses the student who receives this award. The student honored will receive a scholarship award and will be part of Central's history, with their name added to the Legacy Cup displayed in the Fieldhouse Commons. This year's Honor Cup is awarded to Zoe King.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am here today because I won the Honor Cup. I just want to say thank you for my teachers for picking me for this award. It was completely unexpected, but I think it was well earned. That's something that I have learned over the past 4 years in high school, and that it is so important to be proud of yourself for the accomplishments you have made. I have learned that it is important to be humble, but to still honor yourself for the greatness that you have done. I want to first start off by thanking my teachers for helping me come this far. I'm so grateful to have been a part of Central's family for 4 years, and I will continue to be a part of this family for the rest of my life. I want to congratulate my fellow students for the adversaries we've overcome and the difficulties we've come through. Thank you all.
Welcome, everybody. I am Marty Lexman, and I'm proud to serve as the superintendent of the West Allis West Milwaukee School District. And this is the funnest part of my job each year, and I'm so glad we're doing it in person. So, without further ado, let's get to the real reason we're here. So, having met all of the requirements and expectations to receive a high school diploma in the state of Wisconsin, as determined by the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction and the West Allis West Milwaukee School Board, I present to all of you the Central High School graduating class of 2021.
We would like to thank our West Allis West Milwaukee School Board members, Noah Lee and Bill Ustruck, for being with us today and for handing our graduates diplomas.
Kamani Anderson. Savannah Avila. Erica Ayala. Aaron Bailey. Serena Barlin. Anasta Boucher. Jacob Bartlemy. Maricela Baserto. Saris Bates. Danielle Becerra Avila. Santos Concepcion. Hannah Caswell. Destiny Carr. Kale Byrne. Ethan Buckman. Lauren Bryant. Caleb Bien-May. Madeline Burtz. Crystal Benitez.
Alyssa Matthews. Melody Swift. Zoe King.
James Conrad.
Conroy Hubbard.
Okay. Rain Conroy Hubbard. Olivia Contreras. Joelle Crump. Fatima Diaz Ibarra. Alyssa Drummond. Austin Edmonds. Rikara Edwards. Samantha Engel.
Yay, Sam!
Ari Escobar.
Yeah!
Esme Escobar. Demetrius Glover. Micaiah Givens. Joshua William Edward Geezy. Claudia Garcia. Anissa Pilar Garcia. Ready? Hunter Friedel. Isaac Bergoso. Antonio Fonseca. Derek Ferreira. Joshua Ganwa.
Ariana Harris. Danny Harris. Thomas Hemmings. Jasmine Hermosillo. Briseda Hernandez. Gabriela Hernandez. Andre Holman. Alex Hinsky. Brooklyn Hopkins. Abby Hughes. Savannah Hike. Samuel Irizarry. Ryan Jakubiak. Anthony Jaramillo. Olivia Jashinsky. Ready? I got you. You got it. Lindsay Jensen. Ryan Jones. Celeste Jones. Sandy Juarez Antonio. Elizabeth Mata. Dominique Maurer. Catherine McElherron. All right, do you want both Mendoza Tellez? Okay. Jacqueline Mendoza Tellez. Okay, Michaelogic, right? Jonathan Michaelogic. What's your name? Carnasia Mims. How are you? And it's Mooring, right? Mooring, right?
Montalongo.
Oh my gosh, Montalongo. I'm looking at the wrong name. Damian Montalongo. I lost my spot. Can you say Montez? Brisa Montez. Jocelyn Murphy. Caitlin Kelly. Saul Martinez. I lost my spot. Say your first name for me so I get it right. Carla Martinez. Keon Manning. Hi, Romero. Just Romero Marquez. Romero Marquez. Antonio Maldonado. Jasmine Macias. Desiderio Lopez. Alicia Lopez. Emma Kangas. Aries Lloyd. Ethan Parker. Casinda Parker Bean. Kieran Pearson. Leslie Perez Sylvester. Ramon Perez Baserto. Mason Petrick. Sam Petty. Jada Farasavong. Emily Pooler.
Giselle Gilua Pritzloff.
Loriana King. Precious Johnson Smith. Isaiah Kinnikin. Luke Coney. Mariah Kramer. You ready? Yeah. Oh, you should. And it's Krause. Thank you. Delaney Krause. Austin Libersky. Tamara Palmore. Alexander Palkowski. Ben Page.
Evan Kenneth Rivera. Jenilyn Rugsy. Christina Sanfilippo. Sebastian Santiago. David Schneidler. Kabina Schrader. Kiara Schuster. Delilah Maria Sanksavan. Mohammed Siddiqui.
Stephen Padilla. Matthew Olin. Michael Owen. Brianna Ocasio. Eleanor Nemi.
Jacob Wynn. Tanya Negron Rivera.
Nicholas Negron. Georgia Murray.
Laurel Thompson. Diego D'Alessandro Torralva. Logan Trupke. Emily Eileen Unger. Isaiah Banslow. Kayla Sabrina Vasquez. Kylie Warren. Caesar Abraham Gonzalez. Dalik Martinez. Angelo Rivera. Lucas Reby. Jaquanis Rhodes. Ethan Rowaldzinski. John Daniel Riddell. Sergio Ramos Contreras. Mitsley Yaslin Quinones. Jacob Purcell. Alexander John Shabilsky. Joseph Tanzillo. Haley Sutton. Latisa Supan. Malik Suleiman. Mikael Stockton. Abigail Stockton. Jemiah Sherelle Staten. Jose Alonso Soto Ramirez. Justin Smith. Joseph Ferreira. Gavina Ramirez. Aiden Serwinski. Juliano Gonzalez. Sean William Hanbelt. Carla Jasmine Cruz.
You ready?
Sincere Whitehead. Elizabeth Williams. Michael Anthony Williams II. Jeremiah Kelly Simon. Elijah Simmerl. Michelle Perez Patino. Ton Do. Jimena Perez. Sanaya Dosher. Pengfei Zhang. Elijah Zaborski. Khalib Michael Young. Matthew Allen Wright. Demarion Winters. DeJounte Tay Douglas.
Okay.
Earl Adavion the fourth. Reese Taranjo Hogans. DeMonte Lamar Lockhart. Trinity Brown. Austin James Runnick. Traden Fay. Alex John Wink. Naomi Schultz. Taina Feliciano. Nicola Brown Love. Iviana Nunn. Tiana Bell. Hakela Postlewaite Bankhead.
The class of 2021 will go out with a loud bang of confetti following our tassel ceremony. Graduates, please stand as we welcome Melissa Matthews to lead the turning of the tassels.
You good? All right. We did it, Bulldogs! Please join me in turning your tassel.
Wonderful. Huh? Are y'all gonna start to walk off? I don't know. Walk off?
Thank you for being here today. As our exit music plays, graduates will leave the field with our staff members and pick up their diplomas on the tables by the end zone. No one will be allowed back on the field or stands following the ceremony, as we must make way for the next graduation. We appreciate your cooperation in exiting the parking lot as quickly as possible. Thank you.